I don't know about you, but I think it's a time and place for every type of dress. I've been into punk and rock and roll clothing since the 80s. I've always liked things that are ripped or studded. One of the cool things about punk clothing is it's do it yourself. I mean, you're supposed to think about, like, the bands you like and what your style is and whatever your message is, and then that's what you use to create the final look of your clothing. With that in mind, I want to do a comparison with some things that I have in my closet for the project that we're going to do today. This is my wardrobe closet. And because I'm going to stud a jacket, I'm going to select a few from my personal collection so you can get a look at like what you can buy in comparison to what can be made. Yeah, I think these will work. Okay, so I've assembled a variety of jackets and this vest that I'm actually wearing to show you what's possible as far as what you can purchase. And then also what we're gonna do today is what you can create. And I think I have a nice variety of things as far as price points. And just let me show you what I got. Okay, so this first jacket, this black leather jacket with the different types of studding, I actually bought this on Amazon. I paid, I think, a little bit more than 160 for it. It is an actual real leather. It's a really nice form of a pleather. And if I give you a closer look, if I can stop casting so much shadow, if I can give you a closer look, it has a variety of spikes and studding. It has a nice weight to it, and I mean, I enjoy wearing it. It's a mid-season jacket. I live in the Midwest, so we do get a lot of, I think we get more fall weather than we get spring, but I do have enough time where I could wear it. I do wear it when I ride motorcycles, but I also just like to wear it because I was an 80s and 90s kid, so this was what was fashionable back then. Right here is a jean jacket that I bought from a local boutique called Milano's. And it's in the South Ridge Mall in Milwaukee. They have a variety of clothing. I did another video on how to dress professionally, and I bought some suits from them that I demonstrated. And this particular jacket I also picked up from them. It's the typical jean jacket. I like to wear denim that's been worn. They have dyed in some places, airbrushed, and then they also, this maker is Kings. Um, they added leather, or rather pleather, to the lapel, the collar, and then you have studding in different places on the jacket. And I bought it because I thought it looked cool and it fits my style. This last jacket that I purchased, it's a Vanson motorcycle jacket. It is also studded. It's a very heavy motorcycle jacket. They're known for the quality of their motorcycle jackets. If I was in an accident, this is the type of leather that I would like to have on me. the studding, the studding might make me spark as I slide around, but I mean, like I said, I like a certain aesthetic, and like I said, it's a high quality jacket. This is an $800 jacket. This is the variety of jackets that I have. I have others that I've either studied or did something to enhance them. But I just want to give you an example of what you can purchase in the different price points. Oh, I forgot to mention this jacket by Kings, even though it's just a jean jacket, was 120 bucks. There's an Illinois-based maker called Warnstar. I'm actually wearing, the hoodie I'm wearing is one of their products. Probably 10 years ago, they made a jacket that I really liked. It was discontinued, and I was just always so in love with that jacket. And I decided, number one, because I didn't have the money at the time to purchase it, even if they were to, bring it back into their inventory of jackets to purchase. I bought this jean jacket from Macy's. It was already distressed, and it already had the black pleather sleeves, and I added the leather, the white leather, and the black leather, all of the studding, some Harley Davidson patches that that I actually had on hand, and did my best to reproduce the jacket that I fell in love with. I even added the stitching. And to not totally plagiarize their fashion, I was a big fan of this clothing store that was on the north side of Chicago called The Alley. I actually have quite a few of their jackets and t-shirts, and I sacrificed one of those t-shirts to the cause. I cut it up, sewed it onto the back of my jacket, added a Marine Corps patch because I earned the title of United States Marine, and of course, the obligatory Harley Davidson patch. And I think it took me maybe 2 days, 2 or 3 days to complete this jacket. And that was just something that I was doing in my spare time. I mean, I would come home from work, and I would sit in front of the television and I would add the studs. A lot of people that have seen this jacket thought it was something that was store-bought, and some tend to prefer it more Then my $800 jacket. This is my Worn Star hoodie. As you can see, it has studding. I'm into the whole skull thing. I mean, you can see from my rings. It's how I get down. Normally, if there's something that I want to work on, I'll go out to like Goodwill or Salvation Army, any place that, resells clothing, find something that, is in good condition, something that I would like to use to create. There's also a store called Ragstock. You could find them in a lot of local malls, and they resell clothing, but a lot of it is in new condition. Maybe find an old t-shirt. I don't plan to cut this one up, but when I first purchased it, that was the intent, was to use it the same way I used the Alley t-shirt that I put on the jacket I created for myself. And then sometimes you can even find something that already has some studding, and then using your imagination, your particular taste, you could add to that. So the item that we're going to be working on today, I'm actually going to add some studding to this jacket as a gift. It's a faux suede motorcycle style jacket. There's, nothing on the back. I mean, it's just a raw canvas. It's just wherever my imagination takes me is, where I can go with this. And it's an olive green jacket with silver zippers and buttons. Let's see. Okay. So I do have some round silver. Actually, I have quite a few. I'm going to use the ones where you can just use the prongs to push through the material, not ones where you'd have to punch holes in the material first and either screw the stud together or else press a second piece to it. I think that'll be faster. This is a common brand. They're actually pretty expensive in comparison to what you could find online if you bought in bulk. But if you go to any store like Joann's or Michael's, you could find this brand, and it has these studs with the prong that you can just push through the material to make it attach. Maybe some smaller ones. Yep, so that's what we're gonna work with. All right, so I selected 2 sizes of studs. Who knows, maybe I'll just use all one size. All right. Just to give you a better look at what I'm describing. Okay. So as you can see, they have these little spike prongs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it through the material and try to fold these prongs up under without going all the way through. So probably would be more helpful to try to separate the two pieces of material so you don't go all the way through, because I could feel the prongs already pushing straight through to the second piece of material. There we go. It's not quite centered. That's better. So, as you can see, they stuck through, but what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull the material and I'm gonna fold it over while it's inside. Okay. So as you can see, the stud is embedded in the material. It didn't push through to the other side. And all I have to do is just continue this process, and let's keep going. Put the stud in. Try to make sure it's not pushing through this side. Find the prong, lift the material, and fold it over. Normally I just do this by touch, but trying to demonstrate it to you, I wanted to at least attempt to show you how I'm pushing them over. I should probably mention, just because you see a stud on an item of clothing in a store doesn't mean that you can just go online and buy something or find something similar, because a lot of companies have their own creator, or they create their own. I think I want to add some stars to the mix, just to mix it up a little bit, add a little bit more detail. I'm going to put this one on the very back. Got that one fold it over. Poke through. Don't want that. And that seems, nope, that's fine. Thought it was off center. That one's fine. I'm just gonna keep going with the jacket, and then when I'm done, I'll come back. So far, so good. I think we're off to a good start. And this is the finished product. I didn't go crazy. Just wanted to put a few studs on it just to add some highlights, some accent. I think I'll do another video where I just go to town like I did on my jacket and just really see how drastically we could change the look. Well, thank you for watching Master of None. I hope I gave you some ideas, showed you how easy this is and how inexpensive it can be to take an old boring jacket or something that you haven't worn in a while, and just with a few little accents, you know, to spice it up. I think I will do a video in the near future where we just get crazy and see how much stuff we can put on a jacket. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Oh!